good evening, and a warm welcome to your Wednesday night Roosters quiz. Thanks for joining us, guys. Let's get posting in the comments. Who's playing, where you're playing from, who you're playing with. You know the drill, guys. Let's start posting in those comments. For those who haven't played before, my name's Scott, and I'm joined on the team by Sally Social. Sally Social hangs out in the living room doing all things social media, and I'm here in the dining room running your quiz. The reason we keep apart is what I like to call social distancing. And also, I don't like to delay the feed. And that's because we're about 2 seconds behind and we end up talking over one another. And it's really confusing on the sound when we're both chatting together. So start jumping on, guys, and post in the comments, if you will, please. I'm going to try and get going a little bit quicker tonight. I've had a little feedback recently that there's a bit too much chit chat at the front end and people just want to get straight into the quiz. So that's what we are going to try tonight. Evening, Jane. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. All the usual suspects jumping on board. I can read them when I've got my glasses on and they're not steaming up. Unfortunately, they're steaming up. So hi, Nige. Hope you're well. Hope everybody else is well. Pop on, guys. Say hello. Hi, Lee. Hope you're well. Over there in Mosul in Germany. Stephen. Hello, mate. How you doing, pal? So, guys, we need some theme names. Hi, Simon. Hope you are, buddy. Hope you are well. Hi, Nick. Hi, Nick. And what we need, guys, we need some team names. The footy is back. The footy season is back. So let's have your football-related team names. Football-related team names. Some people will love the fact the footy's back. Some people will hate it. So reflect that in your team names. I want to see your footy-related team names. And I also want to see R1, R3, R5. R1, R3, R5. Let's see that. That is when you're playing your Rooster Booster. Grab it from me. Take that, your double point token. You got it? I'm letting it go now. There we go. You got your double point token. You're playing that on R1, R3, or R5. Let us know which round you're playing. Let us know what your team name is. And then I will let you know what the rounds are. You have to commit to it now. You commit to it in the comments. You commit it to your pen and paper. That's all we need for the quiz. A pad, a pen, and your drink of your choosing. The drink of my choosing tonight. I've got some. I've got the high tea. I've been dying to try this stuff. I haven't tried it. I'm going to give you some tasting notes shortly. And I'm going to tell you what I think of it. It's been highly recommended by a number of people on this group. Vicky, Steve, Jesus, Chris. It's been really, really popular. Everybody swears by it. I'm going to give you some tasting notes and I'm going to give it a taste myself and let you know what I think. The usual quiz rules apply as always, guys. In the comments, post some banter but never post an answer. If you're playing on your smart telly, you need another device in which to comment. So you'll need to comment on your mobile, your tablet, or your laptop. Log into your Gmail account, subscribe to the channel, and then you can add in the comments in the live chat. As always, guys, I will ask every question twice, and I'll repeat the questions at the end of each round. The guys at Roosters have asked me to say a massive thank you, as always. Tom, Oliver, and the brilliant guys there at the Taproom have said thank you for your continued support throughout lockdown. They are looking at the feasibility of reopening some point in July, but obviously based on strict safety standards, government guidance, etc., etc. I will keep you posted on that. We'll keep doing the quiz here every Wednesday at 8 o'clock until such a point as we go into the tap room. We then might even look at doing something innovative where we're live online, but also in the tap room. We're not really sure. We're going to kind of wait in abeyance until we get that government guidance as to what can or cannot be done. Luckily, it's a nice big venue, so hopefully it'll be nice and safe to do so. So let me tell you about some of the things happening at Roosters. Are you aware there is currently an offer on 20% off all cans? That offer runs until the end of June. So you got about just under a fortnight, guys. If you want to place an order and get 20% off all your cans delivered, roosters.co.uk. Sally Social will share that link in the comments. Keep an eye out for that. 20% off all cans ordered within the next couple of weeks. My alarm is going off, and the reason my alarm is going off, that is telling me it's time to get on with the quiz. Stop jabbering. So ignore me. I'm putting my phone onto silent. That won't go again. So that is my sign to crack on. So I can crack on by giving you some team names. Neil Stubb, Cristiano Ronaldo. Jesus Salter, hi mate. Unbelievable Techers, I can drive a tractor. Alistair Hilton, home game, and he's playing it on R3. Simon Toohey, Marcus Rashford, MBE. Here, sir. Brilliant job what he has done with the free school meals. Helen Dawson, Roosters United, and Melanie Fuller. They think it's all over. It quiz now. What we're going to do, guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the high tea tasting notes, and then we crack on. So high tea is jasmine green tea IPA. It is 6.2% ABV. It's a blend of 4 hops, jasmine flowers, and tailors of tea, green tea with jasmine. We combine that to create a mixed fruit and floral aroma, backed up by a balanced level of bitterness and a green tea finish. For those people that have tried it, post in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm going in. Do you know what, lads? You're not wrong. Good shout. So that is the green tea. Don't forget, guys, 20% off at Roosters till the end of June. I reckon, guys, we crack on. It's time to do some social questioning. Do you want to know your rounds, your 5 rounds this evening? Have we played a Rooster Booster? If you played it round 1, potluck is round 1. Potluck. Round 3 is the news. And round 5 is places. Round 1, potluck. Round 3, the news. Round 5, places. So all your 5 rounds in total. Round 1, potluck. Riddles will be round 2. Round 3, the news. Like Anthony Williams, you've got the news, sir. Round 4 is dingbats. And round 5 is places. Let's do some social questioning, guys. Round 1. Question 1 on potluck. Round 1, question 1, potluck. Who was the first president of the National Viewers and Listeners Association? Who was the first president of the National Viewers and Listeners Association? See, Doreen Davis has just commented there. Hi, David and Moira. Good evening, David and Moira. Good evening, Doreen Davis. Doreen Davis is my mummy. So if we could all pop in the comments and say, hi, Mum. She hates stuff like that. So if everybody can say, hi, Mum. Hi, Mum. Post in the comments. Doreen Davis, my mum. Let's embarrass her, guys. Round question number 2, round 1. Evening, Mum. Hi, Mum. Thank you, Sheila. We're all one big family, really, here on Roosters Wednesday night quiz. Talking of family and your generosity, I'm going to tell you brilliantly what we did on Saturday later in the quiz. Number 2, possibly used in relation to what you are doing now. What Latin word means junction of 3 roads? Possibly used in relation to what you are doing now. What Latin word means junction of 3 roads? I see Lindsay's commented. You all right, Lindsay? Simon, all right? You both keeping well? Nice to hear from you. Nice to see you on regularly. Love to catch up with you. We'll have a bit of a chat later, shall we? Right, question number 3 on potluck. Thing, Mr. Fantastic, and the Invisible Woman are 3 of the Fantastic 4. Name the 4th. Thing, Mr. Fantastic, and the Invisible Woman are 3 of the Fantastic 4. Name the 4th. Gaz and Jude, how is that dog of yours? Beautiful, beautiful old boy. Lovely pictures you sent me a couple of weeks ago. Hope you are well. Hi, Zoe. Hope you're all right. How's Max doing? Let us know in the comments. Max the cat, he had a little bit of an accident last week. Zoe was late arriving because she was busy at the vets over at Ripon getting a bigger collar on, so he couldn't chew away at his stitches. Zoe, let us know how Max is doing, please. Number 4, which English building in 1311 surpassed the Great Pyramid of Giza to become the world's tallest building? Zoe, Max is doing really well. Absolutely delighted to hear that. I know how close people are to the pets. Sally and I only do fostering and we get incredibly close to them. For those people who have years and years and years of that love and devotion to a pet, they're very much part of the family. So Zoe, I can understand your concern, your worry for Max, and I'm hugely delighted to hear he's on the mend. So congratulations, Zoe, and congratulations, Max. Question 4 again, which English building in 1311 surpassed the Great Pyramid at Giza to become the world's tallest building? So I've been running around this evening. My glasses are steaming up. I've literally rushed around after work, jumped in the shower, and I'm steaming up now. So bear with me. Bear with me. Number 5 in pot luck round 1. Nice to hear Finn. He's doing well. Beautiful, beautiful dog. He's got the old grey jowls, just like Patch had. And I love that old frosty chops look. Number 5, which hit features the lyrics, "Well, he looked down at my silver chain. He said, I'll give you $1. I said, you've got to be joking, man. It was a present from my mother." So question number 5, which hit features the lyric, "Well, he looked down at my silver chain. He said, I will give you $1. I said, you've got to be joking, man. It was a present from my mother." Name the song, guys. Name the song. So, Simon, correct. You have made it to the picture frame, sir. You have arrived. You and Lindsay. There you are on the photo frame of Destiny on the shelf of shame. We will talk a little bit about that later. It's isn't it nice when Sean and John get in touch? They let you know all sorts of stuff. So let's move on, shall we? Number 6. What golfer is nicknamed the Big Easy? Which golfer is nicknamed the Big Easy? So my mum's no longer speaking to me because I've embarrassed her. Bless. I've been dying. It's that easy. Wow. If I'd known, literally 46 years I've been trying to work out how to get it shut up. Sussed it. Right. Number 6. Which golfer is nicknamed the Big Easy? Number 7 is one of your year's questions, guys. I give you a series of events that are all from the same year, but what year is it? The £2 coin enters circulation. 29 people are killed in the Omar bombing in Northern Ireland, and Fatboy Slim has a hit with the Rockefeller skank. What's the year, guys? All the same year. The £2 coin enters circulation. 29 people are killed in the Omar bombing in Northern Ireland, and Fatboy Slim has a hit with the Rockefeller skank. Name the year, guys. All the same year. I'm going back into the high tea. %6.2%. Wow. I think we might just have the one during quiz night. Disco boots go on later.
That's a good idea.
Are we all ready to post in the comments, guys? Helena Bold, one of our regulars. Hi, Helena. Hope you're well. Happy 23rd birthday. Raise your glasses to Helena. 23 to 23. Wow. Got a distant memory. Distant memory. Happy birthday, Helena. Thank you for joining us on your birthday. Hope you're having a good lockdown birthday. Hope you're getting to engage in some way with friends and family. All the very best from myself, Sally Social, and Keanu. Come on, guys. Helena's birthday. Let's have those wishes. While you were doing that, guys, number 8 is an anagram question. Number 8 is an anagram, so you want to write this down. Tabletop trees. Tabletop trees. T-A-B-L-E-T-O-P. And trees. T-R-E-E-S. Tabletop trees. T-A-B-L-E-T-O-P. T-R-E-E-S. Tabletop trees. It's an anagram of a sitcom character. Tabletop trees is an anagram of a sitcom character. We normally do anagrams next. I built one into this round because we're not doing anagrams tonight. We are doing riddles on round 2. So I'm going to give you a minute or two on that one, guys. A minute or two on that one. Anagrams can take a bit of time. Tabletop trees is an anagram of which sitcom character? I'm looking for a 2-word answer. A 2-word answer. Tabletop trees. Doesn't matter how those letters come. It's a 2-word answer. Tabletop trees. T-A-B-L-E-T-O-P. T-R-E-E-S. Tabletop trees is an anagram of which sitcom character? While you're working on that, guys, I'm gonna give you a couple of updates. You carry on. I'll keep jabbering in the meantime before I take you on to your riddles. So, first of all, a massive thank you from myself, from Sally, from Keanu, from Patch, and from everybody at Blue Cross Rescue and Rehoming Centre in Thirsk. Last Saturday was the last Saturday night quiz that we will be running for some time. We're still going to be here every Wednesday, but I've had to knock it on the head for the Saturdays for the foreseeable. You guys, so incredibly generous. You raised an amazing £142. £442. When you take a gift aid into consideration, you're heading way northward of £500. Unbelievable, guys. Genuinely, really humbled. You have no idea when you sat here chatting to a laptop screen on your own how well these things will go. I kind of thought if we can make 100 and 150 quid or so, Blue Cross, I would be delighted. £442. Could not be more grateful. It's a charity. It means the world to Sal and I. Obviously, we've had the joys of Patch. We've currently got the joys of Keanu, albeit he's now up for adoption, has started to be promoted to find his long-term forever home. But 442 quid, guys. I cannot thank you enough for that. Really appreciate it. That was a hugely generous donation. As I said on Saturday, I know so many people are having difficult financial times at the moment for lots of different reasons. Self-employment, furlough, generally loss of earnings because of the challenging times that we all face. 442 quid. Neil, that doesn't include your 20 quid. If you feel you want to do that, mate, I will send you the link personally. I know you've said about it on the last few quizzes, Neil. You're not obliged to, mate. Love it if you want to, mate. Absolutely love it if you want to. But as I say, it's challenging times for everybody. Hugely grateful, guys. Hugely grateful. Thank you very much. Let me update you on a couple more things, and then we'll get straight in to your riddles, guys. Your riddles. So I got one of the emails that I get from YouTube today. So I can tell you, in the last month, this little old YouTube page has had 2,533 views in the last month, 2,500 plus views in the last month, and 51,500 minutes were watched of this nonsense. Wow. Surely there's better sites out there. Generally, guys, I'm really pleased. Genuinely, really pleased. I know every week after the quiz, I usually have a chat and a catch up with my mum, ask how she's doing. She always tells me about, oh, did you see Nigel's comment? Did you see what Moira said? And every week I go for the same thing. No, Mum, I'm busy running the quiz. I don't have time to read all the comments. I see some every week, same ritual. The reason I don't get to see them all, in the last month, you guys have posted 2,548 comments. So that, Mum, that's why I don't read them all mid-quiz. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support. It really means the absolute world to us. Get ready for your riddles. Get ready for your riddles. You might want to take some notes down of these. I will give you 2 or 3 reads of each one, guys. 2 or 3 reads. Let me just do a quick recap of one of any that you've missed. Number 1, who was the first president of the National Viewers and Listeners Association? Number 2, possibly used in relation to what you're doing now. What Latin word means junction of 3 roads? Number 3, Thing, Mr. Fantastic, and the Invisible Woman are 3 of the Fantastic Four. Name the 4th. Number 4, which English building in 1311 surpassed the Greek pyramid at Giza to become the world's tallest building? Number 5, which hit featured the lyrics, "Well, he looked down at my silver chain. He said, I'll give you $1. I said, you've got to be joking, man. It was a present from my mother." Number 6, which golfer is nicknamed the Big Easy? Number 7, it's a year. All the same year, the £2 coin enters circulation. 29 people are killed in the Omar bombing in Northern Ireland, and Fatboy Slim has a hit with Rockefeller Skank. And number 8, Tabletop Trees is an anagram of which sitcom character? That's your round 1. Round 2 is your riddles. Round 2. Hiya, Jules. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. Hope Midge is doing well. Number 1. Are we ready on your riddles? Jeff thinks of a number. He deducts 5 from it and then divides the result by 3. His answer is 25. So what number did he start with? Okay, stand by your beds. I'm taking you through that again. I will read this twice more. Jeff thinks of a number. He deducts 5 from it and then divides the result by 3. His answer is 25. So what number did he start with? And your final read on that one, guys. Time to note it down. Jeff thinks of a number. He deducts 5 from it and then divides the result by 3. His answer is 25. What number did he start with? Round 2, riddles. Question number 1. Question number 2. Again, scribble it down, guys. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. I'll catch up with Sally Social. I'll drink some high tea while you lot kind of sweat it out. So number 2, if the 3rd of March is a Tuesday, what day of the week is the 1st of July? So the 3rd of March is a Tuesday. What day of the week is the 1st of July? So number 2 again. If the 3rd of March is a Tuesday, what day of the week is the 1st of July? Number 3. Can you guess the next letter in the series? And then I'm going to give you a series of letters, guys. C, Y, G, T, N, L, I, T. Can you guess the next letter in the series? Write them down, guys. C, Y, G, T, N, L, I, T. Your last one on the anagrams, not the anagrams, riddles even. Can you guess the next letter in the series? C, Y, G, T, N, L, I, T. You got 5 minutes, guys. Grab yourselves a drink, stretch your legs, banter in the comments once you've got them. See you shortly. Here we go, guys. So Jack Spencer asked if he could see this little dude, Keanu. He's doing absolutely fabulous. We're delighted with his progress. When he first came to us, he was addicted to human food, which is why he's a bit of a chubby chihuahua, we think. Over the last sort of 5-6 days, we've managed to wean him off it. He's now strictly on wet and dry dog food. He's doing incredibly well. He's now getting exercise twice a day, 20 minutes a day, whether he likes it or not. But he's doing really well for it. He's all been checked out at the vets. Everything he's doing exactly as it should be, which is why Blue Cross have now put him up for adoption. So we'll keep hold of him until the right and appropriate home is found for him. But he's doing fab. We're really, really pleased with his progress. So there you go, Jack. You asked to see Keanu. I'm not sure he likes it. He's got a funny face, hasn't he? Grumpy fella. A lot of people say there's a little similarities. Grumpy fella, bit overweight. Thanks very much. Right, I'm going to go let him get settled back down with Sally Social. There you go, Jack. You ask, we deliver. Should we say hello to these guys? They saw themselves. It's Lindsay and Simon Toohey, everybody. Lindsay and Simon Toohey. I mean, of the photos I had, I'll be honest, it was the best one. Couldn't use the one with Lindsay drinking out of a straw. It's a family-friendly quiz, Lindsay. And Simon, frankly, in a onesie. Disturbing, mate. So, yeah, no, it's not good. I'm guessing, I don't know, Simon or Lindsay, post in the comments. I'm guessing that's the Welly in Darley, looking at the brickwork and knowing some of your family background and that. So let me know, is that taken in the Welly in Darley? And is this Simon after he's had a Father's Day gift box of Rooster's beer? Welcome to the photo frame of destiny on the shelf of shame, you two. Thank you for joining us. Right, guys, I'm going to take you through your answers. Are we all ready? Remember, mark it up, single point for each one, a double bubble if you have played your Rooster Booster, everybody. So number one, who was the first president of the National Viewers and Listeners Association? It was Mary Whitehouse. Mary Whitehouse. A junction of three roads in Latin is trivia. Trivia. Number three, thing, Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Woman, and the Human Torch is the four of the Fantastic Four. Number four, 1311 surpassed the Great Pyramid of Giza to be the world's tallest building, Lincoln Cathedral. Lincoln Cathedral. Well, he looked at my silver chain. He said, I'll give you $1. I said, you got to be joking, man. It was a present from me mother. Dreadlock Holiday 10cc. Dreadlock Holiday 10cc. Number six, the Big Easy was Ernie Els. Ernie Els, the golfer. The year £2 coin began to circulation. The Omar bombing and Fatboy Slim's Rockefeller Skank. 1998. 1998. Tabletop Trees, the anagram of which sitcom character? Albert Steptoe. Albert Steptoe. So your 8 guys. Mary Whitehouse at 1. 2 was trivia. 3 was Human Torch. Lincoln Cathedral at 4. Dreadlock Holiday 10cc at 5. I will give you either of those answers, guys. I will give you either of those answers. Dreadlock Holiday 10cc. Dreadlock number 5. Number 6, Ernie Els. Number 7, 1998. And number 8, Albert Steptoe. Right, guys, get your emojis at the ready. Thumbs up or thumbs down for round 1, because I've seen quite a few comments saying that was a tough round. All I want, thumbs up emoji or thumbs down emoji. Let's see them. Round 1, thumbs up or thumbs down. Wow. Whoa. This is going well. Oh, Neil, look at Stubbsy. Can rely on him, can't you, Edwina? Whoa, whoa. Wait, right. Are we ready? I'm going to take you through your riddles. Jeff thinks of a number. He deducts 5 from it and then divides the result by 3. His answer is 25. What number did he start with? He started with 80. 80. Number 2, if the 3rd of March is a Tuesday, what day of the week is the 1st of July? The 1st of July. Why did I do this? All I'm saying is thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, whilst trying to talk. I take this as kind of feedback. Thanks, everybody. So if the 3rd of March is a Tuesday, what day of the week is the 1st of July? It is a Wednesday. A Wednesday. Simon, is that a thumbs down for round 1 or the photo? Tough call. If the 3rd of March is a Tuesday, what day of the week is the 1st of July? It is a Wednesday. Wednesday. And can you guess the next letter in the series? CYGTNLIT. It's S, the letter S. Can you guess the next letter in the series? They are the initial letters of that statement. Can you guess the next letter in the series? CYGTNLIT. Can you guess the next letter in the series? Your 3 guys. 80 was 1. Number 2 was Wednesday. And number 3, the letter S. You know the score, guys. You have got, thank you, Stephen. You know the score, guys. You got 11 or you got 18 if you've gone double bubble. Although I bet nobody's happy they've gone double bubble on that, judging by the thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, Gabby, round 2. Nice to hear. Right, guys, just while you're posting those, I'm going to let you know about a couple of new beers from Roosters, which are coming available very soon. From this Friday, you will be able to order Scrambler. That's the 4% ABV 440. The old tall boy cans. Call them tall boys, not toy boys. Completely different thing. So Scrambler is a delicate and easy drinking with an underlying fruitiness and a light, gentle level of bitterness. Subtle hop notes are complemented by the addition of watermelon in the crisp, fruity and refreshing pale ale. You know, I want to try next week. And better late than never. It's a 5.9 again. It's in the Tall Boys. That comes out next Tuesday, June the 23rd. A brand new Outlaw Project beer, heavily dry hopped, intense, fleshy, juicy, tropical and citrus fruit aromas, notable mango, lemon and pine are front and sending the latest of series of New England IPAs. So we got Better Late Than Never coming out on Tuesday, and we got Scrambler, the watermelon IPA, coming out on Friday. Remember, guys, 20% off. Sally Social, one moment.
Explain why it's S in my riddle a bit more.
Okay, right. I've been asked to explain the riddle again. Okay, why is the letter S? Can you guess the next letter in the series? CYGTNLITS in the series. Initial letters of the statement. Can you guess the next letter in the series? CYGTNLIN. Wait, let's go again. CYGTNIT in the series. S the series. There we go, guys. That's almost as popular. Let's go. Number 3, round 3, news. Round 3 on news, guys. In which city was a statue of slave trader Edward Colston recently toppled and dropped into a quay? In which city was a statue of slave trader Edward Colston recently toppled and dropped into a quay? That's quay. Q-U-A-Y, quay. In which city was a statue of slave trader Edward Colston recently toppled and dropped into a quay? And following on from that, number 2, and whose statue in Poole Harbour also came under threat? So we're asking question number 1, in which city was a statue of slave trader Edward Colston recently toppled and dropped into a quay? And number 2, and whose statue in Poole Harbour also came under threat? That's 1 and 2. We're on round 3, and it is the news. Who is playing the Rooster Booster? Question number 3. It's on horse racing. Which course recently became first to hold a meeting following the easing of lockdown rules? Which course recently became first to hold a meeting following the easing of lockdown rules? And that is horse racing. So we've got Neil Stubbs on double bubble. We have got Liz and Bill over there in Mosul on double bubble. Let's hope for a good round for those guys. Question number 4. Premier League football has returned this evening, but which team won the last old First Division title before it became the Premier League? Premier League football has returned this evening, but which team won the last old First Division title before it became the Premier League? So when I knew news from about 20 odd years ago. There we go, right up to date with my references. Number 5, which place recently became the first in the British Isles to allow pubs to reopen following the lockdown? Which place recently became the first in the British Isles to allow pubs to reopen following the lockdown? Question number 6. Boris Johnson recently announced he's willing to allow 3 million people to move to Britain from where? Boris Johnson recently announced he is willing to allow 3 million people to move to Britain from where? Thank you very much, guys. We've got 70 odd people on tonight. When I say odd, 70 odd people. Evening, Mum. So, yeah, 70 odd people on tonight, guys. Huge support, as always. We really appreciate it. We know there's other options opening up. There's a big footy match on tonight as well. So, to get 70 of you on board is hugely, hugely appreciated. Thank you, guys. It does mean the world. Number 7, name the writer who recently became embroiled in a transphobia row. Name the writer or author who has recently been embroiled in a transphobia row. I've got to say that high tea is highly recommended. Zoe, is that Danny? Danny's gone quiz rather than Man City. Wow. My mum's gone quiz rather than a repeat of Repair Shop she's already seen. But there's a repeat of Bradley at 9, so I've got to be done. Let me know what your TV viewing is tonight and whatever. Have you got a rerun of Switzerland versus Denmark from 1996 Euros on ITV4? Let me know. I work around you guys. I work around you. Thanks for joining us, Danny, mate. I appreciate that, bud. Number 8, snooker star Willie Fawn passed away in the early hours of this morning, age 66. What was his snooker nickname? So snooker star Willie Fawn passed away in the early hours of the morning, age 66. What was his snooker nickname? Wow. Great British Sewing Bee. You put it on record just in case I ever run. Wow. Took about a bit of needle there from Helen Dawson. Um, honestly, these jokes, they'll have you in stitches. Oh, stop it. So that is why Joe Lycett gets the gig and I don't. So there we go. Did we get the Willie Fawn question or are we all still snookered? Let me recap, guys. Number one, in which city was the statue of slave trader Edward Colston recently toppled and dropped into a quay? Whose statue in Poole Harbour also came under threat? Stephen Buddish, good man. Number three, horse racing. Which course recently became the first to hold a meeting following the easing of the lockdown rules? Number four, Premier League football has returned this evening, but which team won the last old First Division title before it became the Premier League? Number five, which place recently became the first in the British Isles to allow pubs to reopen following the lockdown? Number six, Boris Johnson recently announced he's willing to allow 3 million people to move to Britain from where? Number seven, name the author who has recently been embroiled in a transphobia row. And number eight, snooker star Willie Fawn passed away in the early hours of this morning, age 66. What was his snooker nickname? So when you hear questions like number eight, do you think, oh, wow, quite impressive. He's kept the quiz nice, very relevant, very up to date. Or do you just think he's been busy at work again? He's only just cobbled this together just before we got off and running. Then he has a quick shower and then he comes down all hot and bothered. Yeah, I'll leave that with you, shall I? I'll leave that with you. Right, let me sort my screen zoom out, ready to show you dingbats who misses. Right. As you know the score, guys, you know the score. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to hold them up. Say what you see. Photo, screenshot, write it down. If you write it down, do it as it looks on the page. There we go, number one. Number one, guys. I'll hold each one up. So there's number one on your dingbats. Say what you see. Cryptic picture. What does it say? Number one. That's your one. Number two. Ignore any printer bleed, guys. It's just printer bleed. There we go. There's number two. If you write it down, make sure you copy it down correctly. Best bet, probably photo it on your phone and then have a good old look at your phone, because I'll leave you with a few minutes after you've got these. So that's number two. And your third one, guys. Third one, same score, same story. There we go. What's your third one, guys? I've got to say, I like them tonight. I really like these ones tonight. I think they're a little bit, they're groaners. They're groaners. Again, guys, if you want to banter away in the comments, remember, don't ever post an answer. It's one of the few rules we have here on our Wednesday night quiz. Otherwise, it's just complete made-up nonsense. The rest of it, that's the one rule. Strict regime we run here. That's number three. Let's go again with those, guys, in case you missed any. Number one. Number one. What we got there, guys? Number one. Number two. Number two. And get ready if you missed number three. And then I'm going to give you 5 minutes, guys. There's your number three. You have 5 minutes. Then I come back. We do answers 3 and 4. And then we do our fifth and final round. Our fifth and final round. You will need later in the quiz. Scrambler is your keyword tonight. Scrambler. We talked about the watermelon pale ale earlier. The 4.7% Scrambler. 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 That's your phrase that pays tonight, guys. I don't want you just thinking I'd forgot to say it earlier and I've just chucked it in now when I've realised. All planned. All planned. 5 minutes. Last minute on that one, guys. Last minute. I'll just top up my tea. Nice cup of tea. Nice cup of tea. So if you can hear a weird noise in the background, that is Sally playing a squeak toy with Keanu, and given we're in June, Father Christmas squeak toy. Not weird in the slightest. Yeah, she's big favourite at the moment. Got loads. Won't go for chicken leg, squeaky chicken leg. Father Christmas in June. There we go. So a number of people have asked me recently, how do you nominate somebody for the photo frame of destiny? I'll be honest, it's not really that scientific. Basically, if you want to take a mickey out of one of your mates, you just message me on the page and send me a photo. Generally, we don't do anything to debauch. We like to have a bit of fun, a bit of embarrassment for somebody, but nothing over the top, guys. Nominate your friends for the photo frame of destiny. And on that, Sheila Strain, you've dodged a bullet. I think you might owe Ben Overton a pint, because he said you would hate it and you would be really, really embarrassed. So he was a gentleman, an absolute gentleman. And he was like, thank you, but Sheila wouldn't like it. So Sheila, you've not made it, love. You've not made it, because Ben is such a nice bloke. So there you go, Sheila. You owe Ben a pint or more, maybe more. Welcome, Sheila. You're always welcome. You're such a regular. That's why I was going to put you on the photo frame. But Ben said it's not your cup of tea. And he's a nicer bloke than me, basically. We all know that. Everybody's been saying, if you had a choice, Ben or Scott, you go Ben every time. Right. I appear to be talking twaddle again. Set your twaddle alarm to too much. Apparently moving too much tonight as well. Usual feedback from the old bread knife in the living room there. Let me go through your answers. Number one, on news, it was Bristol. Obviously, it was Bristol where the statue ended up in the Quay. Number two, the statue in Poole Harbour was of Lord Baden-Powell. Lord Baden-Powell. Number three, the horse racing was at Newcastle. Number four, the last team to win the first division. Sally Social putting me off mid-quiz, love. I'm a professional. Number four. Where are we? Right, come on, get composure, people. Composure. The last team to win the first division before it became the Premier League was Leeds United. I bought a new telly yesterday to watch the end of the Premiership campaign. Can't wait. Got it out. Put it up on the wall. Nightmare. No Leeds. Number five. Which place recently became the first place in Britain to reopen pubs after lockdown was Guernsey. Boris Johnson will allow 3 million people to relocate to Britain from Hong Kong. Number seven. The author involved in the transphobia row is J.K. Rowling. And Willie Thorne's snooker nickname was Mr. Maximum. So we had Bristol at 1, Lord Baden-Powell at 2, Newcastle 3, Leeds at 4, number 5, Guernsey. 6 was Hong Kong. 7, J.K. Rowling and Mr. Maximum at 8. We have had an important question from Zoe Mouse, who nominated her to make it to the picture frame of destiny on the shelf of shame. Zoe, moving on. So let's go round 4. Dingbats. Round 4 on your dingbats. Tell you that, I would have to kill you. That ends the rules of the quiz. So the first one, we had bulldozer. It is a bulldozer. Number two, singing in the rain. in the rain. And number 3, making ends meet. Making ends meet. I love that one. Loved it. So you 3 guys, Bulldozer, singing in the rain, and making ends meet. Let us know your scores, guys. Where we at? We are at 22, or we're at 30 if you've gone double bubble. If you haven't played your double bubble yet, you're playing it on places, round 5. Round 5 of places. Let us know how you're doing, guys, and let us know if you got double bubble to go on your places. We'll get going in about a minute, guys. Just give you a little bit of time to post in your comments where you're at, what's happening. Let us know the score, guys. What do we think of Dings tonight? I liked them tonight. Cheeky. I thought they were cheeky. A little bit cheeky. A little bit cheeky tonight. Jane, I've seen your comment about going too close to the screen with the dingbats. So, yeah, noted, and we try to adjust it. I wasn't as zoomed out on my screen as I would normally be for it. So, learning point. It's all in the Zoom. All in the Zoom, Jane. Thank you. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready? We are on places. Round 5 is places. Round 5 places, guys. Let's go. So number 1, name the capital of Mallorca. Name the capital of Mallorca. We're on round 5 and we are on places. Number 2, in which US state is the San Andreas Fault? In which US state is the San Andreas Fault? Evening, Tammy. Hope you're well. Question number 3. Where does the ceremony of keys take place every night? Where does the ceremony of keys take place every night? Question number 4. In which city was Tony Blair born? In which city was Tony Blair born? Question number 5. Which Caribbean country has a name meaning bearded one? Which Caribbean country has a name meaning bearded one? Evening, Jesus. Thank you for your photo just before the quiz as well, sir. Nicely set up for the quiz. A little menage of drinks there, sir, to get you through. How's the Roots Rock reggae going down, sir? How's your beer fridge looking as well? That was mighty impressive. Remind me, mate, was it your birthday? Has that birthday been and gone? Was it birthday weekend? I seem to recall. Let us know, mate, in the comments. Number 6, in which county is the town of Hastings? In which county is the town of Hastings? And question number 7, which Scottish town is nicknamed the Queen of the South? Alison Heaney. Hi, Steve. Let's all say hi to Stephen Sanders. Steve Sanders. Steve? Hi, Steve Sanders. Come on, everybody. Let's all say hi to Steve. Hello. Hey up, honey. Hey up. Hi, honey. How you darling? You all right? Yeah, I'm not so bad, thanks, sweetheart. But tish. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Steve Sanders, everybody. Hello, all. Hello. And number 8, your last question of the night. Wait, there we go. There we go. Which US state is known as the gambling state? Which US state is known as the gambling state? I'm going to give you 30 seconds, guys, and I'm going to give you a quick recap of your 8. I know we always have a bit of a laugh and a joke in the comments, guys, but genuinely, joking aside, I love the little quiz community that we've developed here. We don't all know each other. This is what Sally Social and I genuinely wanted to achieve from a bit of social distancing. We've got people all over the UK. We've got Liz and Bill over in Mosul. We've had people playing in Maryland. We've got the guys up in Perth in Scotland. We've got the guys down in Guildford. We're dotted all over the place. It genuinely means loads to us, and we've all become a little sort of friendly little community, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So thank you, guys, and I hope you do too. So your places questions, guys. Number 1, name the capital of Mallorca. Name the capital of Mallorca. Jesus, mid-July. We'll see you there. Let's have a pint together if we can. Would love to meet you, mate. Would love to. Number 2, in which US state is the San Andreas Fault? In which US state is the San Andreas Fault? Number 3, where does the ceremony of keys take place every night? Number 4, in which city was Tony Blair born? Number 5, which Caribbean country has a name meaning bearded one? Number 6, in which county is the town of Hastings? Number 7, which Scottish town is nicknamed the Queen of the South? And number 8, which US state is known as the gambling state? There you're 8, guys. There you're 8. I'm going to give you another minute or so, then I'm going to give you your answers. Remember, guys, we are here every Wednesday now. Saturdays are gone. We've got a special on the 1st of August for Yorkshire Day, but normally it's just going to be Wednesdays at 8 o'clock for your Roosters quiz, and that will be until such a point as we can get back into the tap room, all safe and secure, respecting social distancing, and when it's appropriate to do so under government guidance. The guys at Roosters are incredibly professional. They take things incredibly seriously, and they're really keen to protect their business and their customers. So it will only be done when it's safe and appropriate to do so. In the meantime, guys, I'm here 8 o'clock every Wednesday. We're also going to look at some sort of interface between running at home, running it in the tap room, and some sort of segue between the two so that we can kind of keep this crazy party going. I'm going to give you your answers, guys. What you need a phrase that pays tonight is Scrambler, 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 and that is the Scrambler, the watermelon IPA, available from Friday on roosters.co.uk. Sally Social will share a link to the web shop. And remember, it's 20% off all your beer can orders through to the end of June. We're playing for a case of cans tonight. And as always, guys, it's not who wins the quiz. It's participative. We just pick a name at random from all those people who post a score. Doesn't matter how good, how bad. Post your score and follow it by the word Scrambler, and you go into the random number generator. Your answers. Number 1, the capital of Mallorca is Palma. It is Palma. Number 2, the San Andreas Fault is California. Number 3, the ceremony of keys takes place every night at the Tower of London. Number 4, Tony Blair was born in Edinburgh. Number 5, the Caribbean country we're naming the bearded one is Barbados. Hastings is in East Sussex. The Queen of the South, Scottish town, is Dumfries. And number 8, the US state known as a gambling state, is Nevada. It's Nevada. Your 8, guys. Palma, 1. California, 2. Number 3 is the Tower of London. 4 is Edinburgh. 5, Barbados. East Sussex at 6. Dumfries at 7. And number 8 is Nevada. You have a score out of 38. Let's start seeing it. And the word Scrambler, and your score, guys. Let's see it. It's all out of 38, guys. It's out of 38. Why are you doing that? I'm going to spend another minute or two just telling you what's coming up on the horizon. Hi, Tom. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for taking part, as always. Hope you're keeping all right. Hope Kat is doing okay as well, mate. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Nige, Jane, Oh, it's all the usual suspects. Thank you, guys. Hope you've had a lovely night. As always, this quiz just wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for my beautiful wife. I'm a lucky lad, Sally Social. Sally, as I call her sometimes, or just Sal. You know, depends. Wouldn't happen if it weren't for that girl. So, from Sal, of Keanu, myself, thank you as always for taking part. Some of the things you have got coming up. We have got on Thursday, tomorrow night, 8:15, Anthony from Yorkshire DJ Beats. He does a quiz 8:15 every Thursday evening. Cheers, Stephen. Thank you, mate. He does a quiz 8:15 every Thursday evening. That's Anthony, Yorkshire DJ Beats. We've got an extra special one this week, again, raising money for a number of dog rescue charities in Yorkshire. Myself and Sally Social are taking part as punters on this one. Michelle Heenan's Name That Tune 80s theme quiz. That's at 7:30. 7:30. Thank you, Edwina. Hope you are. Hope Meredith's doing well too. So Michelle's Name That Tune 80s theme quiz, 7:30 this Friday. If you hear anything, you want to know any more, post me a message, guys. We will let you know. Chris, Yorkshire DJ Beats, Ant's business partner. He's here 7:30 every Sunday, and he does his live mixtape. Request a song, see it mixed online. Great Sunday night, absolute bangers he plays. Next we've got 8:30 Russ Sunday night quiz. Get over there, give his Facebook a like. Russ Sunday night quiz. Lovely bloke, great quiz, loads of really different rounds. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Simon, and thank you for being good sports this evening. As always, don't forget, guys, every Wednesday, 8 o'clock, we'll continue with Roosters until such a point as things change with the tap room. We will keep you all posted as what is happening. At some point in the future, we would love everybody who's played online to have a kind of get together and do meet in the tap room, but only when it's appropriate to do so. Cheers, Simon. Thank you, Belle. That's it, guys. Drop off. Take care of yourselves. Look on the Facebook page in about an hour. We will post who is the winner of the case of cans delivered to your door. Thanks for your company. In the meantime, stay safe. Look after one another. From myself, Sally Social, and Keanu, keep social distancing. Night, guys.